wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. Good morning. It is Tuesday. How you doing, Virginia?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing well. How about you, Bird?
Doing great. You guys look fantastic.
Thank you.
Wow.
You do too.
No, I slept on my face again.
Did you? Just go straight down on that pillow, huh?
Yeah, it's tough for breathing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how you do that.
And you wake up and you look like you've aged 20 years.
Yes. That's got to be quite a challenge. Well, for a guy who slept on his face, you don't look half bad.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, we had a very exciting weekend. It got a little bit extended. I went to the Chris Stapleton show on Sunday night.
How was it?
It was fantastic. Guy is really a talented dude. So, yeah, he's a big old Kentucky boy. He's got this huge old beard, long hair, wears a cowboy hat, but he's got a voice like, oh, my goodness.
Do you think when he gets home after a concert, he finally just feels like, oh, let me take all this off and just be naked and free? Because he's got a lot of garb on.
Yeah, he does.
He's got the hat. He sometimes wears a long coat, I see.
He will a little bit, yeah. He kind of wears, when I saw him, he had on jeans and he had just kind of a button-up type of shirt. What he's wearing, so nothing that was too ornate, considering what some people wear in concert. He just kind of dressed like a regular dude. But he sings, and the thing that was really kind of crazy, I didn't realize his wife is in his band, and somebody's telling me, I guess he has extreme stage fright or just doesn't really like being up there in front. Everybody feels really exposed, and so he just kind of looks at her the entire concert, and it kind of inspires him to keep going.
Aww.
And it is the sweetest thing because you can tell he loves his wife and she loves him, and most of his songs are written about her, and so he's just kind of singing to her, and she's his backup vocalist, and so she's singing back to him. I was like, this is a cool thing to watch.
That really is a thing for professional musicians and singers. They're great, but they have stage fright a bit.
Yeah.
The worst thing about doing a show is the day of, waiting around, sitting around, knowing you got a show at 8 o'clock. You have to pace yourself. All day you're thinking about the show.
I thought it was unique just considering how much he performs and how long he's been doing it. You know, he's been around. In fact, one of his big songs, the old Tennessee Whiskey, he just found out on Monday after he did his show at Hard Rock Live that it is the first ever country song that has gone double diamond.
Wow.
Yes, he is the first one to ever do it, which you think of all the country music that has been created, and for Chris Stapleton and that song Tennessee Whiskey to be the first ever to do that, I was a little surprised it had that. But, I mean, that's a cool little thing to feel like. If you're Chris Stapleton, 20 million units sold.
That's a lot of units.
That is a lot of units. Yeah, the song came out in November of 2015, so it's just over 10 years old. Went to number 20 on the Billboard Hot 100, but it's just kind of had staying power ever since then.
I'll tell you, he's probably taking that hard. Garth Brooks. Because I think didn't he have the record, I think, at one point?
I don't know about, I mean, there are records that are out there. This one is just the first to make it double diamond, and Garth never did that. No country artist has ever done that. Chris Stapleton's the only one. I am not a gambler. I don't understand anything about it. It's a foreign world to me. I'm not a fan of the concept. I look at people, I'm like, I just don't get it. Like, to me, I don't know. Where I grew up, like every penny, when you work for something, the last thing I want to do is to me, it's like lighting money on fire. Because they say if you're good, right, you break even maybe.
That's not fun.
You have those rushes where you're way up, and then another time you're going to be way down. And so I really kind of tried to avoid it. But, my wife, she grew up around casinos, loves it. My son, my teenage son, I unfortunately got him into the sports gambling, and he's just taking off running with it.
It's in his blood.
I know it is, yeah. So he just absolutely loves it. So It was, I think, Saturday night, and the Mexican queen was already asleep. And he's like, hey, I want to, put some money in my sports app. And he's like, we won some stuff down at the casino. Can you go down and cash it out? I had 2 tickets. I didn't know what to do with it. I go up to one window, they cash it out. The other one, like, hey, you got to go to the sports book. I can't find the sports book. All I see is the sports bar, and there's a kiosk. So I go in there, I put in the little receipt, and it says, would you like to transfer it to your wallet? I said, yep, cool. And it looked like a home screen came up. I'm like, all right, I guess that's it. I walk away. And my son's like, well, where's the money? I'm like, I put it in your wallet. He's like, what wallet? I'm like, I don't know. It said transfer to the wallet. So I put the money in your wallet. He's like, no, it doesn't work that way. So what I found out I did, I took all of his money and loaded it. And what I thought was the home screen was actually so you could start gambling. So somebody walked up to that kiosk and it's loaded with tons of money. And they're like, oh my gosh. This is just like, what a serendipitous situation.
Oh, no.
They got to gamble with his money. He was so mad. I'm like, I told you. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, it's late. I'm tired. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, you are putting your money in your own hands. He insisted on it. He just tried to be mad at me. I'm like, I told you.
I told you I didn't know what I was doing.
I told you I didn't know what I was doing. I begged you to let me get out of this situation, and you learned your valuable lesson.
I wonder who followed you to the kiosk. Who was there after you? They were like, what the hell?
But whoever it was, they were following me around the casino the whole rest of the weekend. Like, we were just, I'm like the Pied Piper. Everybody's like, this guy just puts money in machines and walks off. I don't get it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was the most amazing thing. So, yeah, a little helpful hint there. Yeah, and the sports book is tied, by the way, right by the entrance to Hard Rock Live. It's hard to find, so I could not find it.
So we all have struggles.
We all have struggles, yeah. When you're dealing with something you don't know, look, at least I try to stay out of it. I'm like, do not recruit me. I'm like, I am not the man for this mission. I'm like, it's going to come back a complete failure. I know my limitations.
That's how I felt about the lawnmower. I go, Bird, you gave a great effort.
Yeah.
It's just not your forte.
That's when I know it's not my thing and I don't have time to delve into it. It's late at night and you're tired and just want to go to bed.
Oh, that's the worst. That's when you surrender.
I'm like, son, I am a lot older and wiser than you. I know this is a disastrous situation. And he would not take no for an answer. And I'm like, all right, here we go. Money gone. So I think at least, even though we didn't get the money, I think he learned a valuable lesson.
Yes.
Don't trust your dad.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, I know you remember him from Home Alone. Daniel Stern was one of the 2 Wet Bandits. In fact, the Wet Bandit name was his idea. The actor in real life has just been hit with criminal charges for trying to hire a prostitute. Apparently, he was staying at a hotel and there was a sting operation and he was given a citation. But yes, trying to be a little naughty.
Okay.
Other naughty behavior, U.S. Marshals are looking for the actor and director Timothy Busfield. Now, they issued an arrest warrant for him. He's wanted on charges related to some sort of criminal sexual contact with a minor.
Uh-oh.
2 11-year-old boys have said that there was inappropriate conduct. Now, ironically, he is on an episode of Law and Order SVU, and it was supposed to air this week, but because they're looking for him for sexual crimes, they're pulling his episode of Law and Order SVU that was supposed to air this week.
Wow.
That's weird.
Yeah, it really is. It was kind of a surprise, too. And the thing that was interesting about it as well was there was something about, I guess he's married to Melissa Gilbert. She was on that TV show Little House on the Prairie back in the day.
Yeah, we know who that is.
And she had come out with some kind of article just days before, kind of slamming people who were predators and whatnot. And so it was just kind of a weird thing. I don't know what the timing was. I don't know if she was immediately trying to distance herself, knowing that charges were coming against her husband.
Well, this has also been something that's followed him around for a while. He's had other things go down back in the day.
Oh.
Back in the 90s, there was some weird things that have gone on. And that's Poindexter, too, by the way.
I know, from Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah.
And yeah, something, I can't remember all the details, but they kept referring to an incident back in the 90s 90s, and everyone's like, this has been going on for a while. I'm not surprised, blah, blah, blah. Allegedly, of course.
Well, despite the fact that, there's a lot of rumors around him now, it sounds like. He was still acting, had roles on The West Wing, 30-something. And then, just this week was supposed to be on Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
They said when it came to Jennifer, I believe it was Jennifer Love Hewitt, they had done a movie, and they tried to keep him away from her because he just was being a little too familiar and creepy. I could be getting her name. It was an actress like that he was doing a movie with. That was the main actress.
Really?
And everyone had to step in and say, let's separate him from her.
Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, if people on the set don't want to work with you because you are creeping them all out, why is this guy still working? How is he still on sets and still getting shows?
When you get so many different stories from so many different, areas and people, you start to go, all right, what's going on here?
Right. If there's smoke.
Yeah, maybe one or two accusations, but if it keeps repeating itself.
Some tells me, too, back in the 90s, they weren't really, watching what was going on set.
Yeah, it wasn't as talked about as it is now. There was secrets kept in Hollywood about kids being taken advantage of, and they kept secrets of it, protecting each other. Mm-hmm. I'm glad it's not like that anymore. Let's shine a light on it. We should shine a light on all of these little cockroaches. And finally here, Harry Styles just announced that he is going to be doing another residency, this time Madison Square Garden. Okay. We don't know the dates just yet, but this will be his first time back on stage performing in 3 years. The last time he did this at Madison Square Garden, it was 15 sold out shows that he did. Wow.
Yeah, the Garden's where you make it. If you make the Garden, you've done something special.
Harry Styles is captivating.
He has enough songs to do a residency, huh?
Yes, he does.
I wonder if he throws in covers.
He probably does. Yeah. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of Do It, Bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
All right, today we have got myself and Jbird partnered up to take on Virginia and producer Denny's. The gamblers are myself and Virginia. We're going to be setting the odds, and Jbird and Denny's are the ones that are going to be bringing it home.
You know what I've noticed, Kev?
What's that?
Virginia and Denny's look shook.
Yeah, they should.
Well, it's freezing in here.
Yeah, we're just cold.
It is so cold.
Just shaking from the chill.
We're all dressed like we're in Alaska.
And then all of a sudden I'll get a hot flash. So I have to take everything off.
I know she uses her fart fan. She turns on her menopause fan, and it does sound like farts.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Luckily, it doesn't smell like farts. It just sounds like them.
Big difference. Big difference. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start off with the first topic. Bird, we will take it here. And we're looking at potato chip brands. Potato chip brands.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Can they be flavors?
No, he said brand, you dummy.
Why don't you stop yelling at me and can I have my head back? I'm talking to Kevin too, by the way. I am not talking to a witch. Bad luck on
said brands.
Yep.
I get confused. I struggle.
Okay. So we do know it's not flavors, it is brands. I'm going to say that Jbird can name 6. What do you think, Virginia?
Potato chip only. So this would mean not tortilla chip?
Yep. You're correct on that.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Taking it to 7.
Yep.
Oh, boy. I do think Jbird can do 6.
Okay. So then you got to raise it, right?
Oh. All right, I'm raising it to 7.
I'm going to say do it, Denny's.
Thank you. Yeah, Kevin.
All right, yes. 7 in 10. Your time begins now.
Voodoo, Utz, Ruffles, Lay's, Wise. Oh, gosh. How many more are there than that? We can't do... I can only think of popcorn. I can only think of popcorn.
Boy.
I had
6 is
tortillas.
the perfect number.
Damn it.
Damn.
I'm like, after that, anybody's toast.
Oh, I would be scared because Ralston's got a look in the eyes today.
Focus, baby.
Yeah, it's called focus.
Look in the beady eyes.
Oh,
it.
I wouldn't
If
look
you
too.
dare.
Don't you dare look too deep.
Turn to stone.
You made Medusa your ass.
That's it. Okay, it is the first to 3 points. Jbird and I are up 1-0. Okay. Next topic that we're looking at for is bands that start with the letter P. Bands that start with the letter P. How many of those do you think Denny's can name in 10 seconds, Virginia?
Denny's can do 5.
Gonna go 5. I'm gonna put Jbird at 7.
Do it, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. 7 in 10 bands that start with the letter P. Your time begins now.
Poco Pantera, Paramore, the Platters, Platatonics, Purple People Eater.
Like purple people.
That's
eater.
tough. That's tough.
That is, man. P's one of those tougher ones, too.
He is hard.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Kevin.
That's all right. That's
No,
all right.
dude,
No, I
that's
knew.
so
I knew it was a
hard.
gamble.
Pretenders.
Yes.
You love Chrissy Hines.
Knew that was a gamble. Yeah. Okay. It's all right. She called her bluff. We're at, tied at 1 apiece. We have 1 to give. Okay. Exciting, isn't it?
It's so exciting.
Oh, man.
So exciting.
Jaybird's going to beat himself all day.
I am.
About that.
I really am. I can't believe it.
Okay. Next topic we are looking at here is types of cheese. Types of cheese. Okay. I'm going to say that Jbird can do 7. Virginia, what do you want to do? 7 types of cheese in 10 seconds.
Denny's can do 8.
I'm going to say do it. Okay. Oh, man. I know.
Dude, I could have gone 19 deep.
Okay. 8 types of cheese, 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Cheddar, Swiss, brie, feta. You've got blue cheese. You've got Eden. You've got Gourmandaise. You've got Roquefort. You've got...
You got to 8.
We got to 8.
Jeez.
Dang.
7 was going to be
I was trying to think Limburger. That's the one I couldn't come off with at the end.
man.
Denny's.
Wow.
You're a cheesemonger.
Okay.
The fromage.
All right. Well, Bird, we got to do a quick little comeback here. We're up 1-0, lost the last 2. Next point decides it. Can we claw our way back and get the dub?
Who did? Get this book out of my face. Cheese Trap.
We just fell in it.
What is this?
We just fell in it.
Who's taunting me?
Yeah. I know. All right. Okay. Can Virginia and Denny's wrap it up? They lead 2-1. It's the first to 3 and do it, bitch. Virginia and I are the gamblers here, and it goes to Virginia and Denny's to set the bar on this. The next topic is celebrities with the first name Chris. Virginia, how many can Denny's name in 10 seconds?
Let's start it at 3.
Got to go to 3. Okay. I am going to go to 6.
Do it, bitch.
Okay. 6 celebrities with the first name Chris in 10 seconds. Jbird, your time begins now.
Chris Everett, Chris Pine, Chris Everett, Chris Tucker, Chris Kringle, Chris Christopherson, Chris Davis, Chili Davis. Damn.
Easily 6. You got the 6.
We're taking Chris Kringle.
Chris Kringle. I mean, that's
Are we
his
taking...
name. Chris Kringle. That's
It's a well-known name.
He never said I don't care. Honestly, I don't care.
Just put him as a celebrity.
I'd rather have you punch me in the neck to get into an argument.
So for accepting Chris Kringle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I heard Everett twice.
Yeah,
but
Everett was
I think you had
twice.
6 with the Kringle.
I said Chris Everett twice?
You did.
I'm not talking to you.
Did we get him to 6? Are we there, do you think?
So I had 5, but I wasn't also counting.
I didn't count Chris Kringle, and I didn't count one of the Chris Everetts, so I got to 5 as well.
Okay. All right, we'll find out if so it's whether or not you count Chris Kringle as
that is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always think it's celebrities like,
Like a real human.
Santa's not real and Santa's not a human and
I just don't know, does he live that celebrity life?
Okay, glad to know where you stand.
I don't see him on TMZ.
Well, that's he would never be caught on TMZ. And that's why he is a very magical, spiritual being.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we'll see what the people say here. The voting's going on. We'll get to 50 votes and then round it out here. Does Chris Kringle count or not? That determines on whether or not Jbird's got the point and the game is over or it continues on. Okay, and we just hit the 50 vote mark, and it is 62% said yes, it counts.
I'm talking about chat.
Okay.
Got much love.
All right, just got that one passed. Whew, that was close. That was close.
But you see how they operate, Kev? You see how they work like vultures?
Slippery.
In tandem?
We work in fact and principle.
Yeah, and then what did that get you? Me and Kevin a point.
Okay.
All right.
If you feel good about it.
I feel great.
It's all tied at 2 apiece here.
I'd say I'd sleep great tonight, but I never sleep great.
That'd be a lie.
Okay, next point is going to be our winner here. And the final topic is state capitals. State capitals. I'm going to say that Jbird can name 4 of them. Virginia, what about Denny's?
Denny's can do 5.
Do 5. Okay. I'm going to put Jbird at 7 then. What do you think? We'll raise or call that.
Denny's can do 8.
Okay. I'm going to go to 9.
Do it, bitch.
That's just, I can't believe what you're doing to me. I can't believe you.
Okay.
I just can't believe you.
9 state capitals, 10 seconds
You got this, Bird.
for the game. Bird, your time begins now.
Tallahassee, Sacramento, Portland, Atlanta, New York City, Long Island. You've got Biloxi, Louisville, Pawtucket, Providence.
Okay. Did not get there,
No.
unfortunately.
No.
You got like 4.
Okay.
Well, some of us aren't world travelers like you, Italy.
So angry.
Yeah, I am. I'm angry.
How'd you feel about that topic, Denny's?
That one's tough. That'd be right around 8. It was like kind of like, oh gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna.
I'm also a little annoyed because I was looking for a punishment and I went through our old studio and I got my knuckle completely in a rat trap.
I know there's a whole
You got a
drawer
punishment
of them.
before you lost.
There's a whole drawer full of rat traps. I'm looking for something.
Only this stupid show would have a drawer full of set rat traps. So that when you put your hand into the drawer, it clamps down on your
I
hand.
came in a little aggro.
I know. We're not looking for this.
Gosh, right in my middle knuckle.
I saw that drawer.
Why would we do that to ourselves?
Do not go into our studio. It's a death trap. I'm covered in syrup and I got hit with a rat trap.
Sounds like that should just be the punishment.
Go in the old studio.
Just go walk in the old studio and see what happens to
You've
you.
done enough.
I came in here.
You already paid your punishment off. I got to go walk down the hall.
I came in here in pain and sticky.
Okay, Jbird and I, we wound up losing Do It Bitch today, so we have to face off with a punishment. Now, this is a classic punishment that parents give to their kids when they use bad language. And came in here today. Denny's, I believe, knows somebody that's trying to train their kid when it comes to not swearing with the old soap tactic in the mouth.
I have a situation too where I know a couple where the mom is putting the soap in the kid's mouth and the dad is so against it, and they are in a major fight over it, to where he thinks that's bad discipline, and she's like, whatever, too soft, I don't want him swearing. So they're in a big old fight about it.
That sucks when you're not on the same page and you're trying to raise the same kid.
For discipline, that's got to be tough, man.
Yeah, that would be rough. So Jbird with our potty mouths are going to get the soap in the mouth treatment for a gargle session for 10 seconds. So get.
I'm gonna try not to swallow.
That is a regular soft soap right there. That is the liquid version that you're doing. Just crank it all in there for a mouthful of soft soap.
Oh, gosh. Oh,
he's
gosh.
just drinking it.
Oh, Jbird, what are you doing?
Down. Okay. All right. I got to get some soap over here.
Did you drink all the soap? You had to save some for Kevin.
Is that my soap? Okay. All right. Okay.
Look at the bubbles. They're gargling. Both of them have bubbles coming out. All right, you're good. Spit it out.
Oh, gosh. That is terrible. I would not swear, I guess. I would swear right now. I'm like, what that? Oh, my God. I wonder if any people still do that.
Apparently a lot, because we're hearing about multiple families that we know that they're struggling with it.
Thank you.
That's rough, man.
That sure water's going to help me, Denny.
I actually think drinking water from this radio station is a bigger punishment than the soap.
There was a weird revelation last week with some of the beverages.
Are we allowed to tell? I don't know if you're allowed to tell that story.
I don't know if we are.
I
saw it on the prep.
I was going to do a big old documentary on that, but then I thought I might be putting too much. Look, I can't talk.
I'm gurgling with water and soap is still. I can't get the soap out of my mouth. Oh my!
You got to rinse like 10 times.
Yeah, you do. Wow.
But I mean, clean little pie hole both of y'all got. So clean.
Oh, that is gross.
Gosh. Can soap expire and go bad? Because I think I got rotten soap.
I don't think you're supposed to eat it.
Yeah, no. I don't think that's ever part of the thing, but.
Oh my God. That was awful.
Yeah.
You did it, though. Look at you.
Oh, I hate a happy Virginia winter. Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah, I know, huh? Yeah. It's just too positive over there.
Good job, Denny's. You really made it happen on them cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
nice work.
I mean, I could have gone 19 cheeses deep.
I know. That was the biggest mistake. That flipped the game. I didn't believe in Bird on cheese, and I believed in him in state capitals.
Do you even know him?
Do I even know Bird? What am I doing over here,
Have you ever
man?
even birded?
Oh, I completely blew it.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Well, they haven't heard from a lot of people in their family since Christmas. And they're like, what the heck is going on? It's been several weeks now and nothing. Now, they sent us an email for Am I the Jerk because they have found out why they're getting the cold shoulder from a lot of people in the family. And they sent their email. They said, when my older sister had her first kid, I was thrilled to be an uncle. I lavished that kid with presents, and I gave her $100 for her very first Christmas. And a trend was started. My sister then went on to have 2 other kids. Then there were 4 other nieces and nephews from my other 2 siblings. So to keep pace, I gave an additional $100 to each kid that came out after the first. So we're talking around $700 every single Christmas for all the kids together. Plus, then I wound up having 2 of my own kids. So this last Christmas felt financially freeing when I decided that, you know what? The youngest kid has just turned 18. And that original niece who I gave $100 to is now 29. I said, you know what? I feel like they've kind of aged out of $100 every single Christmas. So I just went with a $25 Visa card, and I wrote out something nice in the card that I gave to them. I didn't see my nieces and nephews for Christmas, but the other night I had dinner with my brother and the youngest 2 nephews that I have, and later in the evening I noticed neither one of them had spoken to me. So I asked my brother, I'm like, what's going on? He's like, yeah, they're a little salty because, they're used to getting that $100 from you, and the $100 didn't come this year. I'm like, well, they're over the age of 18. Like, how long did they think this is going to go on? And then I found out when I talked to my other sibling that even my 29-year-old niece is miffed that I cut her off with $100 and only gave her $25. But don't most people start cutting back on holiday generosity after kids become adults?
Yes.
I feel like it shows me that I was never worth anything more to them but just being an ATM. My wife's like, yeah, was it worth making everybody in your family upset? Maybe you should just still give them $100. I'm like, for how long? I said, screw them kids. I said, which, by the way, they're no longer kids. So am I the jerk that I've cut way back?
No, you're not. And all you have to do, honestly, if they're really your good friends, if my friend came up to me and said, hey, man, I am struggling with money. It's just been a rough year. I'd go, don't get us anything. Seriously, it's fine. No big deal. These kids are brats. Anytime anyone gives you a gift, I don't care what it is, you don't look side eye. You say thank you and you move along. You're still getting a present. You're still getting $25.
Right.
You're not 8 years old. And the fact you're bitching and moaning just shows you that you're a brat and you're entitled.
Yeah, I would agree with all of what you just said.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything like that. And I do. When do you kind of cut back on giving somebody gifts? To me, I feel that way as well. I think Christmas is great for younger kids, but as you start getting into the teen years, look, I went through it. We all do. You start edging out and getting amazing gifts when you hit those teenage years.
I was 14. It was very, 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 very sad Christmas because everyone cleaned up, and my mom and Aunt Ann realized I didn't get enough presents, and they kind of looked at each other and go, Jay, I'm sorry. We just didn't. We weren't thinking. Yeah, right around 14, it starts to get cold.
Yeah. I don't think you're the jerk at all. I think they're the ones being the little jerks, and I agree with you. Screw them kids. Honestly.
And also, too, you should be able to be honest with your friends, your group, your core, whether it's your family member or your boys or your girls, the people you hang out with. If you're honest with them and say, look, I'm struggling, I can't do it, they should be accepting. If not, I don't know if they're really your friend.
Mm-hmm. Or family even.
Yeah, or family.
And I don't need anybody to conditionally love me. Because if I'm only paying them for them to give me attention or to talk to me, no, I don't need it.
This feels transactional and empty.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, somebody else wants to know if they are a jerk here for how they're handling this guy that they started dating in October. It says, I always thought this relationship was, a little bit more casual, but it became obvious to me pretty quick into the relationship that he was much more into me than I was into him.
It happens.
And I didn't think that we'd even make it through the holidays, but he kept inviting me to all these different parties, and I just kind of went with the flow. Plus, the parties were kind of cool. Then on Christmas, he gave me this purse I've been wanting for a while. Price tag, we're getting close to $5,000.
What?
I was blown away. And then that whole purse kind of made me reconsider my feelings for him. But shortly after the new year, I realized, okay, anything I had felt for him right around Christmas and that whole week, I think it was the purse and not him.
Of course.
So I was telling my girlfriend, look, I really think I need to break up with him now to be a good and fair person, but I think I'm going to keep it. And I think I'll stay with him to the end of January. So that means he still gets 3 more weeks of some loving. And I get the purse. And then my conscience feels better, almost like I kind of earned it rather than I just gave it back. My girlfriend said, I don't think that's the way to handle it. I think that you should break up with him now if you know that there's no future. And I think you should offer to give the purse back to him. She said, I don't love that advice. Would I be the jerk if I stayed with him another 3 weeks and then just broke up with him but kept the purse?
Yes, you're a jerk. You should never lead somebody on because you want a purse.
Okay.
But I mean, look, there's people going, Bird, whatever. It's the real world. People want material things. I just don't think if you know in your heart you're not gonna want to be with this person, I say you get it done right away. Don't prolong it. Don't wait till after Christmas. You don't like the person. That's not your person. Cut them free.
This is going on right now on Southern Charm, one of my many reality shows that I like. If you're dating a girl or a guy and you know there's no future, you know there's nothing that's like, yeah, we've got no future, you should break up with them. You should end it. But if you want to keep that purse, you cannot break up with him until like the end of January or February.
Yeah, there's two different kind of people out there. One cares about material possession and will stay with somebody to get said material possessions, and then other people believe in actual connection and want to be with somebody that they're connected to. Which one are you?
You can be nice and like fancy purses.
Yeah, but you can't lead somebody on. Look, it's not about liking fancy purses. I get it. You ladies love a fancy purse. I understand that. You don't stay with the guy to get the fancy purse only to execute him right after you get that. So you don't feel guilty. Very selfish behavior in this round of Am I a Jerk?
Yeah, and I think the ultimate question is for her conscience. She's just wanting to know about the returning of a gift. And my question is, let's say that, she was with him, got the purse, everything was going great. And then as January goes on, she's like, I don't think I really like him. Do you need to return an expensive Christmas gift if you break up before the end of January?
No, because it was given to you as a gift and you don't give gifts back. That's on him to buy a $5,000. She didn't ask him to buy the $5,000 purse, and he's clearly not reading the room well. She don't like him. She don't like him unless he gets her a $5,000 purse. Do you know what a big move that is to do?
It did make her like him more.
But fake like him for a week, and then she was skeeved out about him again. She's like, she'd rather sleep with the purse.
Okay, now, right now, 60% of people are saying that you need to return the Christmas gift if you break up before the end of January. 40% are saying no. I mean, you get to keep it.
To me, if I give somebody a present or a gift, in my head, it's gone. It's never coming back. I don't want it back.
That's the way it should be. When you give a gift, you just give it, and then that's it. Like, we don't need this back. This is for you. I hope you enjoy it. But this is like a very expensive gift.
I think
you're talking about almost $5,000 for a purse.
I think the main lesson that we've learned today, kids, is don't ever buy a purse for $5,000 when you don't know if your girl likes you or not.
Yeah. And maybe he thought, wow, maybe she kind of likes me, but she's going to love me after a $5,000 purse.
And she did.
But that's not love, though. You're replacing love with material possessions. And I get it. A lot of people are in those kind of relationships where they really don't like their mate, but they like their lifestyle. But not everyone's built that way.
Yeah, I think I've seen this before where, like, for instance, JC said, that is a gift for a girlfriend, so I think you should give it back. But I think sometimes what happens is you get a $5,000 purse, and then you're like going, well, what else might be coming down the pike? And then it kind of, it's like, I kind of enjoy this. I'm enjoying life. Let's just see where it goes. And you start breadcrumbing, and then they start getting one thing after another. And I've seen guy friends, I'm like going, dude, where are you getting this money from? Like, I don't have it. I'm just like, put it on my credit card. I'm like, dude, what are we doing here? Like, this is insane. Like, you're just trying to extend this relationship when you know she's with you only because you're dropping money you don't have on her.
And I think sometimes there's a little bit of a communication issue where people really do need to sit down and say, so what are we doing in this relationship? Is this casual? Do you like me? Do you see this going somewhere? There's nothing wrong with asking those questions. I mean, I just know a lot of people, they're in that place of limbo where they've been talking to somebody and they don't know if they're boyfriend or girlfriend, but they're together, but they haven't really had the talk. Yeah. And I'm not saying it's got to be fourth grade. Hey, will you be my girlfriend? Check yes or no. Mm-hmm. But you should have those talks. Yeah. So there's no confusion.
She's not getting that $5,000 purse, though, if she tells him she's not that into him.
Right. Yeah.
If she sits him down and she's honest with him before Christmas, she ain't got no purse.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of people feel you can dump him now, but you need to at least give the offer of like, hey, I know this looks bad. You can have the purse back. And give him that chance.
She's taking the purse, and she might even try to get a bracelet out of it before she executes him.
You make it to Valentine's Day. I mean, girl, it's only another 6 weeks.
I'll break up with him in March.
That's right. Ain't nothing after that. Imagine that there are 1,000 grapes in front of you. Now, one of them is poisonous and will kill you instantly. But I will give you $100,000 for every grape you eat. So the question is, how many will you then eat before you say, nah, I'm not going to press my luck anymore? What do you think that might be? Where do you tap out? How many would you have, Virginia?
I don't think I would play.
You're just going to be like, not at all, huh?
No, I don't want a grape. I don't want a death grape.
Yeah, okay.
I'm good.
Oh, I'm playing, and I'm playing I'm playing for all the steaks.
You are.
I'm going for it. I'm eating at least 500 of them.
What?
You're going to do half.
I'm going to do half. I'm going to do half. Look, if it's my time, it's my time. I lived a great life.
Now, what if I said that these $100,000 that I'm giving you for each grape you eat is transferable to family and friends?
Yeah, that even makes it even more harder to go in the paint.
Yeah, I think that would be like, all right, we got to make this thing happen.
If it's from my family too, make it 600 grapes.
No, my family can go get out there and get a job. I'm not eating a death grape so they can have a few bucks.
You're part of my family too.
I don't want you to eat any grapes for me to get money that could kill you.
I think I could look at 1,000 grapes and go, there's the bad one. Stay away from her, Bird. She's bad news. Give me 500.
You think you just kind of have an essence to it?
Yeah, feel almost like the Force, Virginia.
I don't know. It's not worth it.
I have been watching a lot of Star Wars lately, so I do feel like my powers are stronger than they've ever been before.
Why don't you channel that energy into some Powerball numbers?
Done. Heard. I got the message.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it would be something where the longer you would go, the more confidence you would get. And you start looking through it and you say, okay, I mean, if I've got 1,000 grapes, you know, you could eat 750 of them and you would still, your chances of, you know, just 25% on the back end there.
Well, how many do you eat? You have to eat at least 20 of them, right?
I think I might go for 10. I think I'm going to do 10 grapes and be like, okay, I mean, if there's 1,000 grapes and I have 10, I mean, the odds of me eating the poisoned grape are so slim. And not to mention, I mean, if you're getting $100,000 for every grape you eat.
Question. If you do eat said poisonous grape, is it a long, painful death or is it just lights out?
It's lights out quick.
Oh, then, I mean, 600 grapes. I just don't want to be having my eyes bleed and my nose falls off and it takes 7 hours for me to die. I don't want that.
Y'all are crazy.
Yes.
So you're not even doing one grape.
Nope.
Man, there's 1,000. I mean, the chances of you getting the poison grape first, Virginia, are so slim to nil.
I don't want to play with that.
Man, I thought you were the Raging Cajun. I thought you were a little bit harder than what you're showing.
Look, I've always told you I'm not jumping out of a plane. Your dumbass has also done that.
I did.
There's just certain things that I don't think are worth the risk. And your little death grape game is not appealing to me.
Well, look at that. Jumped out of a plane, still walking around, can still moonwalk a little bit. Everything turned out okay.
This time.
And I like to gamble.
There you go. Yeah, to me right now, I'd feel like let's roll for 10. But if you were in a situation where you've seen that, where it's like, my gosh, we desperately need maybe medical bills or something like that.
Yeah.
The whole thing changes. I'm like, I'm going to gobble up grapes.
You find out Panda's got 2 of the worst cases of gout in both of his feet. He can't even move. These grapes are going to save his life.
Well, and he can eat the grapes.
No, it's
It'll cure his gout.
How about this? I'll get some popcorn and watch him eat the death grapes. Baby, I'm pulling for you.
Ralston, I like this sick game you've come up with.
It's a little twisted, isn't it?
It is.
And here's how people are answering. The number one answer is less than 10. 41% of people would risk it, eating 10 of the 1,000 grapes at $100,000 a grape with only one poisonous one in the bunch that kills you immediately. 41% are going, put me down for 10, just right where I am. That's the number one answer.
And a big part of it, too, if I have a crowd around me, bird, quack, quack, then I'm going for it. If I hear the,
Yeah, right.
Now, if I'm by myself, things change. Thoughts go in. Solitude can be so loud. You got people behind you, bird, quack, quack.
That's what would be fascinating. And they will bring out, because imagine if we did this as a game show.
I'm not letting you eat more than a handful of the grapes.
You can't stop this grape.
I will throat punch you. I will come from across the room.
The person is in confinement as they're doing it, so they have to make it. But you can wheel things out there. Like, say, for instance, in your mind, you're playing for your kid. Your kid can't see you, but you can see your kid. And you're like, oh, my gosh, I think I'm going to do it. I mean, just for them.
You look out there in the audience, you see Panda, his legs are up from his bad case of gout. You're going to do nothing about that?
He can eat the damn grapes.
That's not part of the deal. That is not. Respect the game.
I don't like the game. I don't want any grapes. I'm good.
Well, the second most popular answer is 29% are saying none, just like Virginia. Complete cowards saying, I'm not going to risk it. There's 1,000 grapes. Only one of them is poisonous, but I'm not going to try eating the first grape at $100,000 a grape.
Nobody's that lucky to pick the first grape as poison.
I don't think it's worth the risk and the stress.
That's why when you see people play that Russian roulette, I mean, that's one
it's
bullet,
unnerving.
And like you only have one in 6.
I can't even watch when somebody's doing that. They do that in a
cannot
movie. I'm
watch
like,
that. No.
I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
I'm out.
Nope.
But this makes Russian roulette look like a walk in the park.
Yeah. Now, 19% of people are going to go halfway.
That's what I'm talking
They
about.
said, I only got a 50-50 chance at that point of getting the poisonous grape. And I mean, yeah, you do $100,000 a grape at $500.
Psychopaths.
Guess what we're getting, though? We're getting a tunnel built. We're going to have a bigger dinosaur garden. I mean,
none of these stupid things you're naming off are appealing to me at all.
I was talking to Kevin. I was talking to Kevin and Denny's in the chat room.
If you eat half of the grapes, you have $50 million.
Oh!
It's not worth it. If I'm dead, $1 million is not worth it. 100,000 is not worth
Well,
it.
of
If
course.
I'm dead,
Yes, if you're dead, it's going to be tough to spend money. I get it. But that's not what this is about.
And listen to this. 6% of the people are going all the way.
what?
They're going to 999, taking their chance that they have excluded the one poisonous grape all the way to the end.
You said 6%?
6% of people
But
are that kind of animal.
Every poll we do, there's always 6% of people.
And they're just saying that.
Or they just...
In the moment, they would not.
You don't understand sometimes what adrenaline can do to a person.
If you get completely lucky and you somehow save the poison grape for the very last one, you would make $99.9 million.
Oh, and we are going to Sizzler, girl. We are going to Sizzler.
This is weird. This is very Squid Game-y. I don't like it.
So I'm saying I think it'd work.
First of all, I don't want Virginia anywhere near my area.
I will throat punch you and stop you if you're trying to do this.
I want the Kevin Ralston going, Bird, you got this. You got the pie of the tiger.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. You can sense out the poison.
Right. I give you the odds and then be like, come on, man. I think you got this.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
That's why I gobble up 10 grapes, don't even think about it. I'm just going to grab them, I'm going to shove them in my pie hole.
Oh, if I was in your corner, I'd go, Ralston, I know you got 10 in you. Let me see 20.
Terrible.
We'd be great to 19. All right, some interesting answers here, including one that's kind of fun. Came in from an 11-year-old. She said, I'd eat one and then give all my enemies the rest of them. Okay. Okay.
Okay, that kid scares me a little bit.
Yep, there you go. And what changes it is knowing that you can pass on the money. Even if you eat it, you're like, okay, you can be like, they get the money if I don't make it out.
Sweet.
That's what gets people. Otherwise, if it's the all or nothing, people are tapping out.
Your mom? Oh.
No, all of these people can get a job. I am not dying, so they can get a few bucks.
Okay.
I want the fight.
You're insane.
Okay.
But we already knew that.
Yep. All right, if you guys want to do a game a little bit later on. Just need a good
grape.
poison and some grapes. It'd be great.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Now, we've had a lot of exciting moments happening here in South Florida the last couple of days. I don't know if you saw the very large lawyer from Long Island that got into an argument with a couple. It happened at the Wycliffe Country Club in Palm Beach County, which I guess has an initial platinum membership fee of $95,000.
Wow.
This 550-pound lawyer got into this
550 pounds.
big boy. He's a big
Whoa,
boy.
he is a big boy.
Yeah, you can see in the video, the little fight goes on, and then a cell phone is thrown into the pool.
Oh, if he throws his weight around, you're done.
Yeah, a video showed the man and the couple getting into an argument over chairs by the pool. The lawyer then grabbed the man's cell phone and threw it in the pool.
Oh, damn.
The incident eventually calmed down and nobody was hurt in the incident, but the country club said the argument has been handled internally. The lawyer is currently being sued by a former mistress who claimed in court papers that he smelled, gave her herpes, set up secret cameras in her apartment, and put a tracker on her car.
Oh, my.
So this guy has quite a lot of things going on here.
He's squirrely. If
that's-
all of that's true.
Wow. That is not a very flattering description. He smells, gave her herpes, and he's a psycho on top of it.
Dang.
And apparently he's got some anger issues. Well, 58-year-old Wendy Lee Messer of Satsuma, Florida, has been accused of throwing a plate of collard greens and threatening people with a cast iron skillet. Police say she had drugs in the jeans she was wearing, but claimed they weren't her jeans, and she was being set up. And let me tell you, she took one hot-looking mugshot. Real looker, Virginia. Well, we do have a couple people here that are. This is kind of a crazy story that is coming out of South Florida, and it's getting a lot of attention because it involves two OnlyFans models.
Okay.
They were removed from an American Airlines flight in Miami after reportedly seating themselves in first class, and we said, hey, we need to see your tickets. They were like, no. They didn't show the tickets, and they refused to move. According to reports, the situation escalated when they would not return to their assigned seats. So the crew had to call airport police, and multiple officers escorted the women out of the gate area. One was removed calmly, but the other was briefly restrained on the floor before being led away. Now, they're saying that she was doing cartwheels, also some sexy dances, maybe a little bit of grinding on the floor on top of it.
They were both doing the splits. So as the cops are trying to lead them out and down the hall, like one of them goes into the splits and then they got to pull her up off the floor. And then the other one did it as well.
If you're doing cartwheels in front of the cops like that, cocaine.
Yeah. One of them is in that red jumpsuit, and she's kind of down in a sexy position on the floor. And then people are loving their mugshots. They're attractive ladies.
Yeah, you can see why they're on OnlyFans. They bring the heat.
Yeah, guess so.
Well, how did they think it was going to end, though? They must have been so drunk.
Wait a
They're
minute.
just having fun and acting a fool, I
You
guess.
think the OnlyFans girls were drunk?
They do.
Yeah, it wound up delaying the flight for just over an hour because of it.
Oh, that's
gonna annoying.
not. Yeah.
And like I just said, I'm not sure that I would love to drink any of the water around here, but if you're on a plane, definitely do not. They say that there are a lot of flights that do not have very clean water.
I will not drink water on an airplane. Unless it's in a bottle. And even then, I'm a little suspect.
Yeah, I barely like to wash my hands in the bathroom with it. It just feels like it's water that's already been used.
Kevin got in my head so bad on my road or my plane ride to Oregon. You know, they go around and ask you, do you want anything to drink? The guy had no gloves on and is scooping all of the ice with his hand, putting it in my... And I'm like, no, this guy has fecal particles. There's no way he doesn't.
Really? He wasn't using a cup?
He wasn't. No, he was grabbing ice out of it with the hand and putting it in the cup and then putting it in mine.
Wow.
Yeah, I drank the rest out of the can.
They say a 3-year analysis examined 35,000 water samples from 21 U.S. airlines and found concerning bacterial contamination levels. The study detected total coliform bacteria in 2.7% of samples, indicating potential disease-causing organisms, while E. coli appeared 32 times across carriers.
That's poop, everybody.
Researchers advise passengers to avoid the coffee and the tea on board and go for the bottled water instead. And they also recommend using hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol rather than use the water that they have in the bathroom sink in the plane. Now, they say Delta and Frontier did get A grades for water quality. Alaska and Allegiant got B. Southwest, Hawaiian, and United got C. American, JetBlue, and Spirit got D grades.
Oh.
Just so you know. Crazy, huh?
Yeah, that is. We knew that, though. It's just confirmed what you already knew in your head. When you see that water, just stay away from it. Bottled water only.
Mm-hmm. 33-year-old Stephen Leon had faced a charge of attempted murder after wounding a spiritual healer during an ayahuasca ceremony at an Airbnb in Boynton Beach on October 5th of 2024.
Oh, boy.
Not very spiritual.
Layered.
He pled guilty to multiple criminal charges and was sentenced to 5 years of probation. He also pled guilty to 2 counts of resisting an officer with violence.
That's crazy. Somebody tripping balls off ayahuasca wasn't acting right. It's shocking.
And the crazy thing about it, his profession is a life coach.
Okay. We know some insane life coaches where you go, who's managing your life?
Yeah, you're a disaster.
Disaster. Mm-hmm. I think, can anybody be a life coach?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense to me then.
Yeah.
29-year-old Ariana Moss of Largo, Florida, was arrested on a misdemeanor charge after she allegedly stole a coworker's 40-ounce light blue Stanley cup. It was $60. It was used, not new, but she was caught on camera eyeing the cup and then hiding it in her lunchbox and then leaving with it. Now, she knew it belonged to a 22-year-old coworker, and she'd even talked about it before. A coworker said Ariana once pointed to the cup and said, "This cup would be great to hold my breast milk." She since has quit her job as a supervisor after the charges.
Huh.
How about that? So, I don't know. Do you take that cup back?
No. If you put your breast milk in my cup, it's your cup now.
You can have it. We're cool.
Yeah, we're cool.
I'll go on Etsy. I'll get a new one.
I mean, we're not cool.
No.
But I don't want the cup.
We're not cool. You get to keep the cup, and that's about as far as our relationship's going to go.
We're done here.
Mm-hmm. And looking internationally, a 61-year-old man showed up at a hospital with a 7-inch sweet potato stuck right in his backside.
Oh, yeah. He was having a little fun.
A sweet potato?
Yeah.
Hey, you use what you got.
It was about 11 p.m., and he said he's a little bored, and he wanted to see if it would fit. And it did. So when he cured his boredom, he decided to go to bed with the sweet potato still intact.
Oh, my gosh.
It was about 4 a.m. He got severe abdominal pain, and he could not remove said sweet potato.
How far did we go?
All the way, baby.
Oh, my gosh.
It was in his throat.
I mean,
He went for it.
he pretty much cooked the sweet potato.
And a Dutch couple had their marriage annulled after the person officiating used a ChatGPT speech that was supposed to be funny, but by doing that, he failed to meet the legal requirements and what you actually have to say to marry somebody, so it was annulled and doesn't count.
Quit getting so cute with the ChatGPT. Good gosh, it's not the end-all be-all. It's not the answer for everything.
Yep.
You gotta say the vows the way they're supposed to be said by the law. You can't let ChatGPT just start making stuff up.
Also, I'm sorry, that's lazy. Let's
lazy.
write it down from the heart, damn it.
It seemed like just another day. Jenny goes out for a little brunch. She's got some of her girlfriends with her. A little binge drinking is definitely in the cards. And then later on at night, after you started at what time, Virginia?
Noon.
You get home, it's about what time?
11 p.
Oh, my goodness.
What day is this?
Sunday.
Wow.
Sunday, fun day.
My goodness. 11 hours on the town catting around.
Oh, so much catting.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm tired just hearing about it.
But you had a little excitement and a surprise going on your street when you got home.
Yeah, so my husband was calling me and they were home. Rocco and Panda were at home. And he was like, babe, there's just all kinds of activity in the neighborhood. Like, be careful coming in. Like, all the cops are here. One of our neighbors is going through it. And I was like, what?
Uh-oh.
So I had been drinking all day. So I didn't really understand the message. I'm in my Uber and I'm like trying to figure out what's going on in my neighborhood. We turned the corner to like go past my house. There, no lie, like 87 cop cars, SWAT truck. They had to bring the SWAT team like literally right across the street from my house. And now Panda has been doing some work for the Martin County Sheriff, helping them with their videos. And he goes out to, like, you know, whenever there's like something going on, he'll go out to the scene sometimes to video. So they called him. They're like, Panda, we think what's going on is actually across the street from your house. So he's out there in the yard.
That makes it easy, at least.
Hiding behind a tree, trying to video for the sheriff's office. There's a million cops. SWAT bust down the door of this house.
Oh, wow.
To get this dude out that had barricaded himself in there. Now,
did you know this person since they're so close?
Okay, so I know his mom. That's his mom's house where he was.
Okay.
But I don't think his mom was home. It was him, and they were grieving. So there was a car accident a couple nights before, and he had lost his nephew.
Okay.
And so this dude and some other family members were there. They were drinking. They were grieving. They were upset.
Yeah.
Somebody had shot off a gun.
Yikes.
And cops were called, and then it became a standoff. And
Yeah, drinking and grief sometimes.
With guns.
Yeah, and it's kind of a perfect storm at that point.
Exactly. And so, they had to extricate him, knock down the front door, SWAT truck. They basically rammed the front door with the SWAT truck. Crazy.
Wow.
Panda got the best video because literally it's across the street from our house. All he had to do was go outside and post up.
Right.
Crazy stuff.
Can we reuse that video and maybe get some of our numbers up?
Absolutely.
Hey.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So with him, they just take him in. What kind of charges do you face?
Yeah, I got the whole thing and I saw all of it. I think that everybody decided afterwards, once they found out the details, that maybe a little compassion was necessary because this guy had just lost his nephew, young nephew, tragically, like a teenage kid.
You're a man
in a car accident.
Of the law, Kevin. Does the law kind of maybe not go as harsh on you if those circumstances happen? Let's say you lost somebody and you're acting out of order, but you typically don't, but the loss has been so bad.
Yeah.
Do they kind of go lenient on you, or it doesn't matter?
It just depends upon the judge you're going to get and how he feels about the case. Now, some people in the chat are talking about maybe some of the things. Was the guy shooting at park rangers and a 9-year-old boy?
He was.
Oh, well, that changes things in big.
It was some. It was some firing off some shots. They were in an area where they were supposed to be, and the park ranger was just doing his job. And it's definitely messy.
He didn't hit anybody, did he?
He did not. Nobody got shot. Thank goodness.
What was up with him shooting at a 9-year-old?
I don't think he knew the 9-year-old was there. He just saw the park ranger that was telling him he had to get out of that area. They were over by the Boy Scout camp.
Okay.
Where I live kind of backs up to the Jonathan Dickinson State Park.
Right. Okay.
And so they were over there and they weren't supposed to be over there.
Okay. So they were doing a lot of things wrong.
Yeah. Drinking, shooting.
Yeah. That's not a really good combination ever for anything. Yeah. People who love guns. That's always one of the general rules is you shoot after Yeah.
Not to turn this into a gun debate, but let's say you have all the paperwork and you're able to have a concealed weapon.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're not allowed to go to a bar and drink, or does it change if you have a weapon on you and you're consuming alcohol?
Yeah, having a weapon on you and having any kind of alcohol in your system is a really bad idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
but is it illegal?
I think you might have some more issues. I'm not sure the exact specifics of the law, but when you do different things and you've got a gun on you and things like that, then
sure.
And there are certain places you can and cannot take it. And I don't know that anybody's going to go easy on you if you're hammered and you have a gun on you. You start drinking while you're strapped. Yeah, it's not a good
combo.
Because I know on some of the body cam videos, if it's a police officer that's drinking and driving and someone pulls them over, the first thing they ask, do you have your firearm on you? Is it anywhere in the car? Yeah. Is it on your body?
Yeah, no, you got to find out because you never know what might be going on with people. Dang, that's crazy. So a lot of excitement always happening on that very quiet street of yours, Virginia.
I know. It's
pretty
wild.
Crazy. Yeah. Got a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, you live on a boarding street, Kev. Me and Virginia is where it's at. We got adventures galore.
Yeah, I never have any of that kind of excitement. Not for me, man.
There's always something going on one of our streets.
Yeah.
It's the kind you don't want, though. I mean, especially after a full day of having a giant party with your girlfriends.
Yeah, it's a lot
to come home and see 87 police officers. Like, what the heck?
11 hours of binge drinking followed by a SWAT team is a tough combination.
My Uber driver was like, what the hell is going on?
And then the drunk neighbor comes over. How can I assist you? What's going on? Lady, go to bed.
Oh, no, I do not insert myself.
Good.
I ran in my house.
Are there features right now that you wish your phone could do, but the tech is just not there yet? It's pretty crazy just how much the phone has revolutionized our society over the last 20 years, how radically different it is. And it really is changing about every little aspect of our life. In fact, I saw that there's something that's, they got a new term for something. It's called the revenge bedtime procrastination. They always like to have some kind of like new trending word out there, like it gets our attention. All it means is that you're staying up late doing stuff that you probably shouldn't do.
Oh, yeah, I know that move.
You should go to bed, but instead you're on your phone playing Candy Crush.
Whatever it might be, yeah. And so, it really is changing how much sleep we're getting. They say so many Americans today are not getting enough sleep, and a big part of it is the phones. They just can't put them down, or they've got their brain revving high because that blue light that's in there and waking your brain all up. They say people engage in this behavior 3.5 times weekly, staying up roughly 1 hour and 50 minutes past normal bedtime, totaling 332 lost sleep hours annually.
Dang.
Have you ever gotten to a point where you're so tired and you could go to sleep, but you go, I don't want to go to sleep yet because if I go to sleep now, tomorrow will be here. Does that ever happen?
Wait, so if I go to sleep, tomorrow will be here?
Like if I go to sleep right now, oh man, tomorrow will already be here. You're prolonging your day just because you don't want to go to sleep yet because you got the grind tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So you're trying to squeeze out every little bit of life. So you go, I don't want to go to sleep yet. I want to stay up a little bit longer. I want to enjoy.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do that.
Okay, thank you for making me feel somewhat normal.
Yeah, they say that like 34% of people are just scrolling through rabbit holes at night. They get in there and look, I can lose myself in that as well. And I got to tell myself, even last night, I was like, you know what? I think I watched a little bit of Landman. I'm like, no, look at the time, dude. I'm like, you got to go to bed. What are you talking about?
What time was it? Do you remember?
It was already about an hour past what I normally go to bed. I'm like, what are you doing?
So 4:30 p.m.?
Yeah, 7 p.m. I'm like, oh my gosh, look how late it is. 7 p.m. I'm way up past my bedtime. Yeah, and they say that poor sleep leads to increased irritability, stress the next day. So if you do have a big day and something that you're challenged with, the best plan is to get to bed so that you have the energy to face it, not try to prolong it for later. But they talk about as cool as our phones are now, there's other things that people were saying that they wish that they could do in the next 10 years. And I'm down with this. A lot of people are saying it'd be nice if my phone could hold a single charge for an entire week.
Oh,
could you
great.
Imagine going 7 days without thinking about recharging your phone? And now I'm to the point where it's just always in the back of your mind. It's one more thing you always got to think of. And you're like kicking yourself if you ever head out of the house and you've got 6% battery.
Oh, I can move mountains with 6%.
Yeah. And it just absolutely it drives me crazy. So I think of all the terrible things that could happen if my phone dies. Like my son Cannon, he showed up. He met us at the casino. And so he's like, hey, my phone's about to die, but I'm right dead. Have you ever tried to find somebody in a casino, just one person?
It doesn't sound easy.
I'm like, this is the exact reason why I charge my phone and make sure I don't leave the house with it almost dead. He had just left the house. He's like, yeah, my phone's dead.
This is a kid thing. My daughter does this all the time.
Yeah.
They don't leave the house with a fully charged phone. I'm like, what is the matter with you?
Right. In moments like this.
You're a psychopath.
Yeah. You just added 90 minutes of frustration to your day for no reason.
If my phone's at 6%, I can't leave the house.
No. Right. We got an emergency. Another thing they said is real-time language translation. I know the tech is starting to get there, and I would imagine that's probably just a year or two away, where it's going to be so efficient that when you got your earbuds in, you'll be able to speak. The other person will be hearing in their own native tongue what you're saying because their phone is translated and pumped it into their ear that fast.
Wow, that's impressive.
And if you have the same thing, you could be English, Spanish, and not know one word of the other language, and you could have a full-on conversation.
I know it's going to sound weird, and you're going to go, oh, Bird, there's no way they'll have the technology. But wouldn't it be cool if there was a button you could hit, and all of a sudden, these two little mechanical arms come out of your phone, and they're able to give you a neck massage?
Oh, okay.
I mean, why could that not? I mean, I'm sure you could possibly do that.
Yeah.
Just, you might have to have a bigger phone or maybe small little massage hands.
Yeah, probably what they would do is have an attachment. You'll see that. And maybe it would be an app that you have, and then you put the thing on your shoulder, and it kind of moves it. Because, it's a tough thing to put in your pocket.
Did we just come up with our $1 million idea?
Sure, somebody already has it.
Phone massager?
I don't know about having it come out of the phone, but they already make portable massagers.
All right, never mind.
I don't know if we reinvented the wheel here.
I don't think you did.
No.
Well, this is what it's like in the creative boardroom. Some ideas get shot down.
Another one that people would like to see on their phones is to listen in and instantly give you helpful suggestions. So as you're kind of going about your day, it would be like, oh, I really think you should do this, or you should try that, or if you have a question about this. Now, the only problem that I know is sometimes already my phone is too helpful. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need your help. Like, just let me, I got this.
Well, that's what ChatGPT does. Once you really start to tend to that garden, it'll start, no matter what you put in there, you'll have something in there, and it'll go, Kevin, would you like me to do it this way, this way, this way, this way? This? It gives you all these odd options as if they know you, Virginia.
It needs to calm down.
Yeah, and I always want to prompt it. I don't want it interrupting and being like, hey, let me help you. No, just... sit this one out.
I'm in charge here.
Right.
I did notice, so the nicer you are to your ChatGPT, the more helpful they are to you. I don't know if it's paranoia, but I've noticed some things.
Didn't yours switch up on you and change her whole entire personality?
She turned into a meanie, and now I got nice Lily back. That's the name of my ChatGPT person, and she is super positive, maybe a little too positive, making me think I'm a little bit better than what I am. I'm like, tone it down, Lily. I'm not that good.
Another thought that people would want for their phone in the next decade: anticipating their thoughts and auto-inserting them without me having to type.
I don't want that.
Yeah, that seems a little presumptuous, don't you think?
The only thing we have as spirits these days, as humans, is our own thoughts that nobody can read. It's the only thing you can keep to yourself these days.
Right.
We got to have something for ourselves.
Yeah, and it really never, ever works for me. They do that now where it kind of anticipates the next word you're going to type.
It tries.
And then I can't figure out how to get that word. So I'm like, oh, even when it gets the word right, I'm like, yes. I'm like, I want that word. So I try to go to the end of it, and then I wind up hitting more keystrokes than if I actually just typed the word out myself. I'm like, that really wasn't helpful at all. Like, can we stop with that one?
And sometimes they'll put words in there and you go, what the heck is this?
I would never use that word.
Yes, I put Bigfoot, not bigot. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yes.
What's happening here? If I don't read it quickly, all of a sudden I'm sending Virginia, calling her a bigot.
Yeah, you never know what it might do.
You got to just triple check your work.
It's amazing.
I know my dad, that always gets people. My dad had somebody bring by a coin collection, and he typed to her. He's like, I really love seeing everything that you had, and I really enjoyed looking at your nickels. And it thought nipples was a better word.
Nipples?
See?
The coin collecting lady was a little put off.
You gotta check your work, man.
But how are the nipples?
Don't know about the nipples. The nickels are great. But
So, does your dad have a date?
he's like, I'm like, oh, man, I couldn't apologize enough.
Oh, that sucks so bad.
So forward.
Yeah, so there's a good chance that your phone will really say nipples over nickels. So.
The other thing, too, is I don't see your dad using the word nipples that often. It just showed up out of the blue.
Completely sabotage him. His phone must hate him. He's right. I don't think he's typed that word in his entire life. Ever see something explained to you and it just opens up your eyes? And you're like, that's amazing. But then you start thinking of how old you are and saying, I probably should have known this decades ago.
Yes.
Like I'm late to the party.
I learned a lot with washing and drying that I didn't know. I just usually put on the stuff like, like clothing salad dressing. And I think there's certain buttons or certain compartments you can put your detergent in to get it a little extra oomph. And I didn't know that. Yeah. I just put on like dressing.
You also told a story about how you didn't know you're supposed to clean the lint trap.
My dad, it's the first time I ever saw my dad very disappointed in his eyes.
Oh, yeah?
Because he first of all, he could not believe I made it into my 40s without burning myself up. Just blowing up the house, because you can catch fires.
He never cleaned the lint trap in the dryer.
That is amazing it did last that long.
I didn't know you had to do. No one ever told me about that. No one ever told me about self-cleaning ovens. Guess what you're not doing when you hit self-cleaning oven? You're not cooking for an hour.
Yeah.
Learned that the hard way.
Yeah. Well, one thing I've even ranted on it is when you're buying scissors, it comes in this plastic that requires scissors to open. I'm like, this is complete madness. But apparently it really doesn't. There's an easy way to get into this package as described in this TikTok video.
Well, I thought you had to use scissors to open it. You know this? You don't need scissors to open these. All you gotta do, guys, is squeeze it. The bottom pops open. It's that simple.
So you take each side of the package and you squeeze it in on itself, just like you were squeezing anything. And sure enough, it just pops right open.
I feel like she's lying.
I actually tried it on something. It actually did work. I should have brought it in a demo. Yeah, I was like, how crazy is that?
Wow.
So I don't know if I had faulty packaging, but it does seem like it actually does work.
I'll tell you what doesn't work, and I don't care if you send me hate email. I can't figure it out. You've all tried to explain it to me. Bird, how can you be so dumb? I could not open up Pedialyte. It either cuts my finger or my lip. And everyone's like, Bird, it's so easy. All you have to do is just flick up. No, you're lying to me. It's the Rubik's Cube of drinks.
It worked him over. I saw it one time. He had a meltdown.
Well, then what it does is when you get it off your hands and then there's sharp, jagged metal pieces and you're trying to drink it. So I just have to drink it go without it touching my lips because it sliced my lip before, which is a great look, by the way.
Lip scab.
Oh, yeah. Hey, ladies.
Yeah, there are still some products that are impossible to get into. So, I mean, that solves just a small fraction of the ones.
You'll get a manifesto from somebody saying how stupid I am that I can't open up a Pedialyte. Mm-hmm. And you know what, Kev? You can keep it yourself.
I'd seen this one, too, and I've always done this wrong. With a can opener, I don't use it right. You should actually open cans with the can opener flat across the lid and not sideways down the can, which is what I've always done. I think I saw my mom do it, and that's how I do it. But they say when the can opener is flat on top, it should prevent the lid from falling down into the opening. Which, now that we'd learned about what rats might do, they might pee and poo on your cans in the storage thing. When that drops down into what you're about to eat, it's like dipping that rat poo right down in there. But if you lay the can opener flat across the top, it just takes the whole lid off and you move it right off of the can.
Oh, you ever get it where you open up the can and 97% of it's open, but there's just that one part that will not come off and you're trying to rip it off?
And you already have a lip scab from your earlier battle with Pedialyte.
A lot he's going through. And did you know that you're supposed to let the flap on a toilet seat cover dangle into the water?
Yes, but it's so hard to tear it from the paper part.
Right.
It makes it impossible.
What do you mean?
So you've got a little bit of a flap on the toilet seat cover.
The middle.
And the first time it was dangling in the water, I'm like, oh man, that's like it's in the water. It's supposed to be in there because when you flush it, it'll just drag the whole seat cover down and then you don't have to actually touch where your butt was satin. And then you're all good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very tricky to get that little tab to break.
It does have a bit of a flaw in the
Sometimes I just
design
rip the whole entire thing and I got to start over.
Boy, do I have a knack for buying the wrong size for my toilet covering. I'm like, oh, cool. It's 3 sizes too small.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Okay, so what is the absolute, undefeated, best of the best sleep aid on the market? Or just anything that you can get? Because I definitely am to the point where I need a sleep aid to help knock me out all night long. But do I have the exact right one? Now, I use the tincture stuff, CBD, whatever it might be. And that has been the best thing that I have found to help me out. But I will tell you, it's not undefeated. Like, for whatever reason, last night, I went to bed at like 7. I woke up at 11:30, and after laying there an hour, I'm like, well, might as well get up. Because I don't know why. I guess it wore off or whatever, and when I was up, I was up.
I got something for you real nice, like.
Yeah?
But it's gonna freak your mind during your dreams.
Okay.
I hope you're prepared.
Does it involve sexy time before bed?
No, nothing like that. I'd never take advantage of the Kevin Ralston unless he wanted it.
Okay, all right. Now, there's a study that I saw in the Journal of American Pediatrics, and they said that 22% of Americans age 19 to 30 use cannabis, alcohol, or both to help them sleep. Now, the one thing I can tell you, unfortunately, knowing from experience, alcohol is not a good sleep aid, and it will wreck my night of sleep. So I try to have a hard, fast rule where if I obey it, I'll give myself at least 3 hours without having a cocktail before I try to lay down to go to sleep.
I won't even if I really want to get good sleep, there ain't no alcohol going in the body. Even if I drank a beer at 9 a.m., it's going to affect my sleep. Yeah.
Wow.
It jacks up my sleeping on a way I can't even believe.
Now, according to this article, it says research shows that cannabis has some mixed effects on sleep. For some, it may shorten the time it takes to fall asleep, while for others, it's linked to poorer sleep quality overall.
It can't. It hits everybody different. Some people, they'll smoke, they can go to bed and sleep the night away. Others, it can make you a little paranoid. It can rip you out of your sleep. It's not. And there's so many different strands now that, this one's for this and this one's for that. I feel like they're just making them up when you go to get it. Like, oh, this one's called Galactic Nightmare. It's perfect if you want to not feel hungry, but a little bit sleepy.
Maybe don't take the one called Nightmare before bed.
Yeah. Might be a bad idea.
They got some crazy names out there.
They say using cannabis occasionally to help you sleep is unlikely to cause harm, but if it becomes a nightly crutch, it may be worth reassessing your habits and exploring other more reliable sleep supports.
Oh, no.
No, exactly. I thought I felt
Kevin was like, damn it. Just when I got in a groove.
Well, you're a person that doesn't do it all the time, and you only do it at a certain... It's not like you're a person that's constantly smoking it up. Your tolerance is somewhat low, and you keep it at a pretty good schedule. It's when you start smoking or doing too much, you start to kind of lose that ability to get, tired or high. You start to build up a tolerance. You're not at that point to where you're unless you're smoking 100 back. We don't know it yet.
No, I don't. First of all, I don't smoke at all. Lung issues, but
bitch ass lungs.
I do use the tincture every night. And that has kind of been my go-to. And that's, in a sense, what this is saying, that, maybe occasionally use it, but they would tell me, it sounds like from this study, what I'm doing every single night is a crutch. You need to reassess your habits. And the only other things I know, a buddy of mine talks about this thing called Dream Water. It's these little packets, and I'm going to maybe try that out to go along with it. But, I mean, I've seen things like Relaxium and all these other things that they talk about. I'm like, is that what's next? I've heard melatonin, but I've heard bad things about that as well.
If you want to get melatonin, here's what you do.
Wait, what?
If you want to get melatonin. Melatonin. You know what I mean? Someone said, Bird, this is going to cure all your insomnia. So I'm buying all of this crap. I stayed up for 2 days on it. It did nothing for me. So maybe something like that would work for you.
Yeah.
For a bowl like this, it ain't knocking me out.
Yeah, I guess I've got to figure out something because I thought I had my solution, but I'm not so sure I do.
We'll get you right.
Okay.
We'll get you right. You might need a little massage before bedtime.
And a sweet potato.
Yeah, no. I kept that guy awake. I'll stay away from that.
Kevin, just lay on your stomach. Yeah. Jbird's going to give you a massage.
I'll bring the potato.
Okay. Small she got. Hi, Bird. What you got on your mind today?
I know I always have these crazy Uber/Lyft stories. This one I have to tell you guys about because it was so annoying and uncomfortable. What would you do? Okay. This guy is driving. So this is probably a good 39 to 41 minute ride. Mm-hmm. And within 2 to 3 minutes, he gets on his phone on speaker. So I can hear everything going on both sides. He gets into the worst fight with his wife about finances and how irresponsible she is. And she's saying how irresponsible he is. And I'm in the back.
Oh, yikes.
Just listening to this fight go on for about 37 minutes. Now, for the first 10, I was into it. I'm going, all right, let's see where this goes. After minute 15, I'm going, okay, this is reminding me of Christmas dinner. Can we maybe not fight right now?
It's stressful.
Well, that's what I just don't understand. You're doing a business, and I know I keep saying this. I know it's your car. Wouldn't you feel weird about having an intimate fight conversation with your mate in front of a complete stranger?
You should.
People don't care.
They don't care. I saw it. I even saw it at Publix. This woman had her Bluetooth on. I couldn't hear what the guy was saying to her, but she's screaming and repeating everything he's saying. And I'm trying to buy just some sauce. And she's having this full-on conversation to the point where I looked over. I thought she was talking to me. So I'm getting ready to answer this woman. She's talking on her whatever device that was. Loud, obnoxious. We got to call these people out. You're a monster.
What did you give him for a rating after the ride?
I gave him. I'm not a bad rater kind of guy. I'm just not. I know people. Bird, get a backbone. I don't. I don't try to bury somebody because who knows? Maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe she's cheating on him. I don't know.
But to me, I think that's what keeps drivers honest. Is you got to say, look, I got to put on a bit of a show and I got to give a good experience to somebody. And if I decide to have a fight with my wife that they can hear, I've got to expect I'm probably not going to get 5 stars. And you shouldn't. And I think that that's going to help make the service better if you rate people kindly but appropriately. And you have to be professional. And to me, I would not give that person, and I give everybody 5 stars. If it just goes normal and it's good, 5 stars, no problem. But yeah, if you do something, act a fool like that, then yeah, we're going to consider bringing that down a bit.
I did finally use the Uber Women this weekend.
Okay.
And it does work. Like you go into the thing and you request only a female driver. Mm-hmm. And it says, okay, your wait time may be a little longer as we search for a female driver in your area.
Yep.
And it was like 10 minutes longer, but I waited. And then sure enough, I got a female driver. So girls, if you'd rather be in a car with a girl, that's now fully functional on Uber's app.
Let's have to turn this into a gender war. It would be a cool service. So imagine if you were, like you're saying, you can pick a female. What if you're feeling kind of you're in a little bit of a nutty mood. I want to get picked up by a pirate. There's the option where you could have a pirate come and pick you up.
Okay.
Well, you know what? It'd be great if a dinosaur, a guy just like a dinosaur, picked me up.
But that's somebody that's actually putting forward to make it a great experience.
I would
and
agree.
To me, yeah, there's definitely 5-star riders, and those people need to rise to the top, and they need to get the highest rates.
There are some Uber, and I always compliment them. I'll go, hey, your car smells amazing. They've got games on the back where you can play.
That's a 5-star.
They ask you what kind of music you want to listen to.
They're earning it.
Yes, absolutely. There's one dude here locally who does karaoke.
Yeah.
He'll let you do it. That's
a
fun.
5-star.
That's amazing.
That's a 5-star every time, all day, every day. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I got two things. So first is a present for you, Jbird. This is a pizza loaf.
Is there pizza inside it?
There is pizza sauce baked into the homemade bread that my neighbor, Hallie, the sourdough queen, made for you.
Oh my gosh.
It's pizza sauce baked into the bread.
Oh, it feels different.
Yeah.
It's got like it's like a lightsaber. There's magic behind it.
Yeah.
It's got an essence.
It does. Oh my! Now, do I need to add cheese to this, or is
You
there?
should, yeah.
Add it. Okay.
Cut it, slice it, add a little cheese.
Well, tell the sourdough queen that I am just. My heart is tickled pink.
I will tell her.
Wow, what a gift!
And then I also wanted to tell you a funny story about my mom. So she had a doctor's appointment yesterday. Well, she has it's for today. But yesterday she called the new psychiatrist, brand new psychiatrist, and she told him she wasn't going to be able to make it to the appointment today because she was going to be booking a ukulele lesson. And unfortunately, they were going to have to fall at the same time. And the ukulele lesson took priority over her psychiatry appointment.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oddly,
Well, priorities, right?
Oddly, I stand by your mother. I would do this.
Much more important to get that ukulele in.
I was like, oh, okay. And then I called my sister, and my sister was livid. She's like, what? She did what?
One could argue a ukulele could add a sense of therapy to one.
Sure, but I mean, we got to prioritize doctor appointment.
I hear it. No,
for ukulele lesson.
you know what? I'll shut up and just thank you for this pizza bread.
Jbird was a little upset last week. He saw an article from the New York Times talking about how pizza is actually trending down in America. It's like, that's crazy. We even did a poll. People are like, no, it's not trending down. It's doing
I don't think it's
great.
trending down.
Well, according to the numbers, it's trending down, Virginia.
Really?
Yes. They say U.S. pizza chains have seen flat sales growth since 2023, lagging the broader fast food market. So other fast food is trending up, pizza trending down.
I think I have a couple reasons why, too. Pizza, even in your regular mom and pop places where you could get a $9.99 pizza, which was a thing. You could buy a large pizza for $10 and be very happy. Kev, everything's $18 now.
Really?
$19.
Okay, yeah.
The pizza prices have been jacked up majorly to a point where you go, your pizza ain't that good.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that could be something to it. They say that once the second most popular chain restaurant category in the 1990s, pizzerias ranked 6th in sales last year.
Wow.
They say coffee shops, Mexican restaurants are now trending higher. So those are trending up, pizza trending down. They say rising food prices and changing eating habits driven by the GLP-1s, those weight loss drugs, have cut demand. People aren't eating as much, and they aren't eating the carbs like they used to. They say that now people are ordering smaller pizzas with fewer toppings, and that's coming from Papa John's.
Yeah, well, even your places like your, the chained restaurants where you were able to buy 2 pizzas for $14, they're even super, super expensive now, to a point. Uber Eats, all of those services, they do offer Mexican pizza. They offer sushi. They offer all of this stuff that hasn't always been there, and people are going. They're going to other places.
Yeah. They say that Yum Brands is considering selling off Pizza Hut after 2 years of declining brands.
Wow.
California Pizza Kitchen sold recently for $300 million, but back when it was bought in 2011, it was sold for $470 million.
Another place I beloved was California Pizza Kitchen, and talk about just quality going down, down, down.
Yeah.
And I've gone to several of them to make sure it's just not the restaurant. Something's changed.
Yeah, they say that pizza is actually trending down in the U.S. and by a good bit.
Well, we are going to bring those numbers back up.
That's right.
Fight the power, Bird.
Kind of a struggle for Jbird. He had talked about getting a lawnmower and then got a little bit mixed up with some of the gas cans he had. One actually had water in it. He thought it was gas poured into the new lawnmower, and it just has not been wanting to start.
I blame that in the snack pack. We usually drink water out of the gas tanks during our gas song because we obviously can't drink gasoline. Believe me, Nana talked me out of that.
Okay.
You buy those red portable gas cans, the small ones, and you never put gas in them. You just put water in them, and then you drink out of them on stage during the gasoline song, and people go nuts. They love it.
But before we left, I had seen this big tank of gasoline. So when I was at Home Depot, my girlfriend goes, well, we should stop and get gas. I'm like, babe, we have plenty of gas. We don't need any gas. We're good. And of course, we needed gas. I'm pouring it in the lawnmower. I'm going, man, this gas does not smell like gasoline. It's awfully clear.
Looks like water.
Let me try some. Yeah, it's water. But I got it.
They tasted it to check it.
I got it out. I didn't put too much in it. So everyone I asked said, dude, you should be fine. Don't worry about it. You got the water out. So I got gasoline in it. Nobody and their mother can start this. No one can start it. I've had 5, 6 brawny guys. They can't start it. I think I bought a lemon. I bought a lemon.
Are you sure you bought a lemon, or did you break a perfectly good lawnmower by putting water in it?
Either way, the result is the same, and I have a non-working lawnmower.
Regardless.
We're taking it back, Kev.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell them you put water in it?
We're going to just see what the good people over at Home Depot look, smell, and see. Let's see what they say. But yes, it's led me into a different direction. Sometimes a bad misfortune can kind of lead you into an area of greatness.
Okay.
I am taking out all my grass myself, and I'm rocking it by myself.
Wow. It's a big project.
No lawnmower needed because you don't need a lawnmower to mow rocks.
Exactly. I'm just taking out the grass. Then I'm going to put my tarp on there. I've done it before with my dinosaur garden. It turned out great. I've done it before. It is a lot of work. You are going to be out there. You're going to feel the elements. You're going to feel the parchness. You may get stung by several bees, but it's a lot cheaper.
Who's going to move these rocks for you?
I have a team.
Okay.
AKA the snack pack. Honestly, a lot of times with the dinosaur garden, I moved a lot of them myself.
Well, if anybody gets parched out there and you're thirsty, I know some gas cans that are full of water.
Yeah, that's right.
Quench that thirst, baby.
There you go, fellas need a drink.
And believe me, I was not happy with myself when I put water in there. I was out in my backyard. I start cursing myself, and I go, got to be quiet. You have new neighbors. They're going to think you're really insane. Because I do have new neighbors. And I think they can hear. We can both hear each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of privacy in that backyard.
Not anymore. No, I have to build a wall or something.
You need bushes.
We need tall trees, and I need them at length now. I don't have time to grow. I don't have time to grow. I have time to plant, not grow. We need a tall tree wall, and we need it stat.
Okay.
Whatever. They're so expensive.
I got to tell you, I would not wish this on anybody. Taking a skateboard into the Nards, that cannot feel good. And it either happened to Jbird or producer Denny's toddler baby Lachlan.
Ugh, neither one deserves that kind of pain to the giblets. But baby Lachlan's giblets are so much more delicate Fresh, young.
You'd argue though, mine's like at the end of a boxer's career. They can't take too many more hits. If not, you'll get like,
So if your nards could talk, they'd sound like Rocky.
Yeah, I'd get what's that CTC or whatever.
But they've been through the war. They've got the PTSD.
Oh no, they're veterans. They've got the knowledge, but do they have the strength?
You haven't built like a tortoise shell on the outside of those things?
Look, men know what I'm talking about. Things change.
I'm going to say Bird with the board to the nards. Am I correct?
Is that your guess, Virginia?
Yeah, I think it's you.
It's definitely. I got this awesome pizza skateboard.
Okay.
It is badass. It is awesome. And of course, I had to try it out a little bit. And I do that one trick that's never gone well. You know when you kick the board and you're supposed to catch it?
Like in Back to the Future?
Yes, it's the coolest move ever. I've never been able to land it. In fact, my 2 front teeth are loose from being a kid from trying to do that. It smacked me in the face. It didn't smack me in the face this time. It smacked me straight in the private parts.
Oh.
And did it hurt? Ooh, it hurt. You don't know about that pain.
I don't.
And it got more of my left than my right. I don't know about. I don't know what it is about my left side.
Yikes. Yeah.
But my left side's taking a beating.
I feel like anytime somebody who doesn't typically skate jumps on a skateboard, they always hurt themselves.
It's going to be bad. Panda did that. He went a lot of years no skateboarding in his life, and he was showing off to Rocco and wanted to hey, look, Dad still got it. Nope, Dad doesn't. Dad is down. Dad caught his whole entire body weight with his wrist, and his wrist still clicks.
No,
it's never been the same.
Yeah, my skateboard was not even a real regulation skateboard. It was more of a mini skateboard, so the whole thing was just off anyway.
It's embarrassing.
The numbers were off. Yeah,
it's not even a real man's board.
It was perfect height for a crotching.
All right. Which one of the two picked up a dead toad thinking it was bark from a tree? I'm going to go Jbird on that one as well. Virginia.
I'll go Baby Lachlan just to stay spicy.
Okay. Who did that?
That was me, man. These peepers aren't what they used to be. I was doing a lot of yard work, and I thought it was a piece of bark. I really did. I picked it up and I'm like, a toad. And it was dead.
That's horrifying.
It was awful. And it wasn't a frog. It was a toad.
I did that with a spider. I thought it was a dust bunny, and I grabbed it, and it was a living spider.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had a handful of toad in my hand.
It's rough.
Ugh. Who ripped out a vintage Mr. T arm from a doll and took it hard?
Oh, no. Well, both of them play with baby dolls.
Okay, it's not baby dolls.
Baby doll.
Watch your tongue.
You know what? I'll go Lachlan on that one.
Yeah, I'll go Lachlan, too.
I pity the fool. That was Lachlan. And it was Bird's Mr. T toy, too, which is why I think he took it hard.
Thanks. I didn't take it hard.
No, Bird didn't take it hard.
Things
Lachlan
break.
felt bad he broke it.
Aw.
Yeah.
And who freaked out and got scared when a random otter fight broke out?
That's Lachlan.
I agree.
That is Lachlan. And yeah, the otters have been just going crazy. I see them almost every day now. There's a group of them, of 4 of them.
It's a gang.
It's a gang, and here's what's really weird about this gang of otters, because me and Denny's have been scared by them too. It looks like they're all on this pipe as if they're playing Uno together. They're all looking like they're getting along, and then out of the blue, just this fight breaks out as if one of them cheated the other in Uno or cards, and it just turns into a full-on otter brawl. Everyone gets involved.
Wow.
And it's
They're
like a bar
loud.
fight.
Yeah, I didn't realize how jerky they were. And then there's a story about a woman who was attacked by a gang of otters, and they almost bit her to death. And then when you go to Lion Country Safari, Amy will tell you the biggest jerk animal they have out there is the one otter.
The bush wildlife, yes.
Yeah. Bush wildlife.
The otters definitely have an attitude.
Yeah.
But they're born that way.
Denny's got them lake free as an otter type of otter. They are out footloose and fancy free, and the only thing they're missing is weapons.
Yeah,
They are that
They would
hard.
have them. They would have like nunchucks and razor wire. Yeah, they look all cute and adorable, but yeah, don't mess with them otters. And who was it? Bird or Baby Lachlan that dropped hot coffee in their crotch?
Oh, no. I'm sorry, again, with your nards, Jbird, but I hope it was yours. I don't want to scald the baby balls.
It was a long 3-day weekend, my friends. Well, y'all, Kevin's been drinking coffee. You've been drinking coffee. So I ended up getting a little bit of that Cuban coffee that I like. But it was scalding hot. And it was in one of those, I saw it happen in Virginia. I had a tumbler that was too big for my hole. And it wouldn't fit in my hole, my car hole.
Right.
So I put it in my crotch area, made a left turn, and just coffee all over the crotch, but it did make me feel better about my other crotch injury. But yeah, it was my crotch took a licking this weekend.
Your crotch hates you.
You're no square.
It was whoa.
No and no. The Miami Hurricanes going for their first national championship since 2001. Good 25 years since the Canes have been in this position. And if you go back in time, the last time that they were in this position, The Rock was actually playing for the Miami Hurricanes, back in the 90s. And then, of course, they went on to their own success in 2001. But here he was talking about those days when he used to play with the now coach Mario Cristobal and all the other great players that they had on the Canes.
Big ups to the U going to the net.
Come on, we're going
to the championship.
back again. I played for the U. We had a great team back then. Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp. I played for 3 national championships. We won 1. We lost 2. Can't wait for them. So proud of them, by the way. I'm so proud of Mario Cristobal, the work he's doing. That was my teammate when we were back there. We won national championships together. So I can't wait to watch the game. I'm proud of my boys.
Okay.
Oh, that'd have been so awesome if all of a sudden you heard the Undertaker's music come on. He gets behind the Rock, hits him with the chair.
And he's wearing an Indiana jersey. That'd been something, yeah.
That would have been awesome.
That's what they needed. Yeah, absolutely. How much do you think the cheapest ticket's going for right now? If you had to guess, Virginia?
Okay, cheapest seats, nosebleed.
Yep.
Let's go $2,000.
Okay, what do you think, Bird?
I'm going to go $2,000 and 1 penny.
Okay, $2,000 and 1 penny. We don't make pennies anymore.
That's right.
Yeah. The cheapest tickets, about $3,200.
Whoa.
That's the absolute cheapest that you're going to get in that stadium for. More like $3,500 for the most. The average resale price right now is $5,589.
And is that the crappy seats or is that decent seats?
If you're looking at a $5,000 ticket, I am seeing some upper level for $5,000. You can get you have the 300 level. You can get down into maybe like the next lowest level for about $5,000, about $4,600.
Dang.
Now, if you want to be lower level, seeing End Zone right now, there's some for $4,500. A lot of them are around $6,000 to $7,000. And if you want to sit around the 50-yard line or that 72 club that they have with the nice cushy chairs, you're looking at $16,500.
Holy moly.
Ticket. Yeah, it's pretty insane.
And if you're rich and you spend that, are you the next morning going, it was just $16,000, whatevs?
It's all about if your team wins. If your team wins, then you're like, all right, it was a great moment. But if you go and you pay all that and then you lose.
If you truly have money, you don't even flinch.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
$16,000,
Yeah.
that's
You
like
don't
me
flinch.
going out to a meal.
Yeah, don't even flinch. You're all good. But you can tell somebody that was kind of trying to act like they're a big baller and they're not, is they'll be losing their mind after they go, I can't believe I paid this
I
money.
lost my house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, they say a big part of it, of course, the game is in Miami, and that's going to affect it. So
It's a home game.
yeah, it's not often you're going to have that. There's so many good storylines with it, too. You've got Indiana, who's never been in this position. In fact, they have the most losses of any college football team in the history of the sport. And here they are playing for their first national championship.
I mean, it's a stat.
Yeah, they weren't good 2 years ago. Now, all of a sudden, here they are in the national championship game. So that's a big ticket for them. I believe both quarterbacks are from Florida. Carson Beck, who is Miami's quarterback. And then the odd thing about it is the quarterback for Indiana went to Miami Columbus, which is where Mario Cristobal went to high school. And I think that the quarterback's dad actually played with Mario on the high school team. And somehow the Canes didn't recruit him, and he won the Heisman Trophy this year for the best player. And he plays for Indiana, so that's kind of confusing.
That is confusing.
Yeah, so I think all those kind of things together are one of the reasons why it's costing so much money. But there are going to be some other cool events. I'm kind of already starting to look into that a little bit, and I'll let you know when I find something. I do know they got a couple concerts. Saturday and Sunday, you're going to have Calvin Harris and then John Summit at Lummis Park on South Beach. Pitbull's going to be playing outside the stadium right before the game. Looks like they have a setup for him, but I think you're going to have to be paying for that. And if you're going to go to the Florida Panthers game on Monday, they've moved up the time that they're going to start the game so that it's going to be 1 hour ahead of the previously scheduled puck drop in Sunrise.
Okay.
So you can hopefully get out and then go watch the Canes game.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's all going to be going on. So not going to be easy to view. You got to have a little bit of money or patience. Either way.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, this would be so exciting. I would love to see my girl, Jessica Simpson, as the Bachelorette. I think would be such a get for that show. She might be too big for it. And that would be the argument of her not doing it because it does, diminish her star. She shines brighter than the Bachelorette, in my opinion.
That is going to be some cheesy programming. Oh, my gosh.
The rumors out there, and there were at least some talks going on. There were conversations between her and the Bachelorette, and I don't know if maybe they didn't offer her enough money, but they caught up with Jessica Simpson at LAX to ask, hey, what's going on with the rumors about you being on the Bachelorette? And she's like, look, I'm not quite there yet. I still have options.
Plus, it's a really stupid idea. Exactly. She's Jessica Simpson. She's got options. She doesn't need to go on a dating show. It's so transparent. I can't wait.
I would be so here for it.
Oh, there'll be so many clips we play that we're not going to even be able to get through.
I really hope that this is it. I just hope that they're negotiating behind the scenes and this is her power move to insult the show and be like, I still have options.
Just do me a favor. Promise me this. If you do watch it, and I may even watch it with you, you can't watch it like it's real. Oh my gosh, Jbird, she's really falling for Trevor. No, we can't watch it like that because she's not really falling for Trevor.
You don't know.
Yes,
Trevor might bring that heat.
Get out of here. No, you know what? I can't watch this with you.
Love can happen.
I can't.
Why are you so stone cold hearted to love?
I'm stone cold hearted to reality show love.
I don't know. I believe in love. I just think that would be such a fun thing to see Jessica Simpson as the Bachelorette.
Yeah, it'd do great.
It would do great. They need to back up the money truck and pay her whatever she wants. I would be so into that. In other news, did you see the Golden Globes the other night?
No.
You did not.
I missed it again for the 14th year in a row.
It was entertaining. There was a lot going on. There was a lot of behind the scenes issues and drama. And Sean Penn was just openly smoking at his table. Like, he doesn't give a flying F. And they were like, you can't smoke here. And he's like, watch me.
Yeah, right.
He's just puffing away. That makes me laugh.
Snoop Dogg was so high.
Yes.
Shocker.
He was like, y'all left me waiting too long.
I think
he couldn't even read.
Well, it's probably in his contract that he must be high to go to those events.
Yeah.
And for the first time ever, there was a brand new Golden Globe for the best podcast.
Yes, very controversial, by the way. A lot of people not feeling this category, Virginia, including your boy, Howard Stern.
Oh, what was he saying about it?
He's so against podcasting. He hates podcasting. He thinks people get a podcast just like that. There's no vetting. There's no going through the ranks. He's very against podcasting.
Well, that's just the landscape of becoming famous now. It's another avenue for people to get into the biz without having to go through traditional medium.
Also, I don't think he was nominated either. So
yeah, it might have something to do with it. Well, I think his one argument is what Amy Poehler, I think, is the one that wound up winning.
She did.
She did. And I've seen a lot of Amy Poehler's podcasts, and I like Amy Poehler. I think she's very funny. I think she's a great actress. There's some rough moments on that podcast. Not to say we don't have rough moments here on our show. Of course we do. But we're not even in the mention of best podcast.
Well, and I think that's what maybe frustrates other people from the outside looking in and saying, of course, you celebrities are going to only hand it to one of your own. But there are truly people doing some really great podcasts that may not be a celebrity name, that we don't feel like you're fully giving this out to the person who totally deserves it. You gave it out to another celebrity friend.
Amy Poehler, who I do like, does not deserve to have the #1 best podcast. I don't care what the numbers say. I don't give a frog's fat you-know-what.
Well, Dax Shepard was also nominated, and a lot of people thought it should have gone to Dax because his podcast is actually way better than Amy Poehler's.
But here's the thing. And this is the one complaint I heard, and I think I agree with it, is celebrities talking to other celebrities. That's not revolutionary.
It's not.
This is just a bunch of celebrities in an incestuous conversation about their glamorous lives. And give me something else that I'm going to give the greatest podcast award to other than more celebrities talking to more celebrities.
It's what happened to the comedy podcast world. The comedy podcast world was booming, Virginia. And then all of a sudden, these comedians started getting all of this money. And the stuff that got the fans in, that made them laugh, they didn't talk about that no more. They'd talk about their Lamborghinis and, I flew in my helicopter. It's not relatable to a lot of people.
It's out of touch.
It's out of touch. It comes off braggy. And 15 minutes into it, you go, all right, cool. You have a Lamborghini. All right. And a helicopter. And you guys are awesome. And I thought this was a comedy podcast.
It's just you bragging about your stuff.
There's been a hit on the comedy podcast world.
Well, something that did come good out of the Golden Globes. Did you see Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet? They both kind of went official with their relationship, both on Instagram and in his acceptance speech. And you love that for them. They looked really cute together.
Yeah, they've been all over each other for quite a while.
I love them together. And finally, they're Instagram official, Kevin.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Kevin, I can sleep now.
That's what's going on in your dirt.
Got an anonymous email that came in here from a KVJ Nationer, and they said, my husband and I have been trying to start a family for a little while now, and we aren't having any luck getting pregnant. We're taking care of things health-wise, like good diet and exercise, and testing through our docs. My question for KVJ Nation would be, have you tried any crazy trick at getting pregnant that worked for you? For instance, we recently heard of a wives' tale where you wrap a baby blanket under your Christmas tree for good luck to bring in a baby in the next year. I'd love to hear any traditions, good luck tricks, crazy stories. At this point, we're willing to try anything weird. Can't hurt, right?
Look, I'm a big fan of weird stuff. And whether, you believe in that kind of wrapping the whatever underneath the tree, and it's going to, at least it's fun and it's focusing yourself in a positive avenue.
Yeah.
I like that.
Don't stress. Just try to relax about it, have fun with it, and go from there. I think when you're all stressed and you're clanked, your body doesn't respond as well. A lot of people say, they tried to have a kid for years and years and they were so stressed and clanked, and then finally they just gave up, and then wow, bam, they were pregnant naturally because they stopped stressing about it.
Yeah, maybe that's really what it is. You're right. It is just something weird. All of a sudden, you've tried everything and it just happens. You never know what it might be.
Unclank and you get a baby in the bank.
There you go.
Well, today is a day where you can actually jump out there, ladies, and wave that flag. If you got the menopause, be loud and be proud. And you can go check out a new book that is coming out by 45-year-old Melanie Sanders of the West Palm Beach area. She might actually live in Wellington, but she has just launched onto the scene. You said that you know of her, Virginia.
Yeah, it's the We Do Not Care Club.
Yep.
She's awesome.
She is.
She's very funny.
She does these videos, and it's for ladies going through some form of menopause. And here's the kind of tone that she does on her videos.
We do not care if you come over to our house and there's a pile of laundry on the couch. Just move it out the way and sit down or fold it. We do not care if we talk to our pets. They listen and they don't judge.
That's great.
We do not care if your team is playing a big game right now. We are going to watch Dirty Dancing for the 100th time to be sure baby nails that jump at the end. Don't touch that remote.
And she just goes through this whole list and does these videos with relatable stuff for people going through menopause. And her numbers are off the chart. It is unreal. In fact, she was named People Magazine's 2025 Creator of the Year.
Good for her.
2.2 million followers on Instagram, 1.5 million on TikTok, 1.5 million on Facebook, and 71,500 subscribers on YouTube. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yes. She found a little niche.
Wow.
Good for her.
Everywhere I go, I feel like somebody's talking to me about menopause. I got my hair cut the entire time. It was a menopause lecture and talk. I'm like, you have scissors in your hand? I'm scared. No, she was super nice, but she was telling me that she felt like she was getting out of it, and she had gone through it for about 6 years. And then I came back with some knowledge. I go, well, my friend who's going through menopause said it can go up to 10 years.
It's true.
I was throwing some menopause facts.
Look at you.
You would have been proud.
You actually paid attention.
What? I believe me, I am knee deep in menopause talk.
It is. And I'm so glad that we're talking about this, because I don't feel like it was talked about enough. Like our moms and their moms, they suffered in silence. Mm-hmm. And no. We need to talk about it, and we need to be a community, and we need to commiserate together and help each other through it.
So my mom went through menopause from age 1 up until whenever she passed away. Is that kind of, is that a record?
That is.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
So South Florida's very own Melanie Sanders is dropping her new book today. It's the official We Do Not Care Club handbook, and it's already an Amazon bestseller.
That's adorable.
Yeah, and when you do something and it connects, they say within 6 weeks, she's been profiled in the New York Times and nabbed her book deal. Then she appeared on the Drew Barrymore show with Halle Berry and Valerie Bertinelli.
Oh my gosh, Drew Barrymore. Did she uncomfortably grab and molest her on the couch like she does every one of her guests?
I have to ask Melanie
how
that went. But yeah, it's just great that she's doing so awesome and does fun stuff on periomenopause. So if you're kind of going through, you can jump on whatever your favorite platform is, and you can find her with the We Do Not Care Club.
In the beginning, she was like, we don't care if you want us to wear a bra. We're not wearing one.
I'm okay with that.
It was just all these little things of we don't care.
KVJ is back on YouTube. So if you want to watch the after the show today, just go to YouTube. We're going to be there in just about 10 to 15 minutes. Also on Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram, TikTok, basically every single platform now. You can go watch the after the show podcast. Before we get to that, though, Bird, if you would, with that pizza bread sitting in front of you, why don't you give us your thought for the day?
It's hard to concentrate.
He's pawing all over that thing.
Yeah, he is.
It's moments away from getting a slice.
I keep on showing it to KVJ TV. I'm bragging.
Pizza bread peacock.
I'm bragging. Friendship. Friendship is an unwritten contract where the fine print says, I will defend your name in rooms you haven't entered yet.
Oh, that's good. ... unless you're a serial killer.
Okay, that's true, yes.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.